Well, good afternoon. I see record on. There's no one on yet. I'm expecting Kathy to join. So I just wanted to go live in case anyone was checking in and they would know we're here. So I'll wait. I'll wait and see when people start popping in. Hey, good afternoon, Brooke. You're the first one on. I saw no one was here, so I just was hanging out waiting to see who would jump on. Kathy is going to be here. I haven't heard from her yet. Oh, I got to put the chat on. Here we go. Nice. How are you guys doing, Brooke? So it's just us at this point. Oh, are you in Vermont? Nice. Hi, Jean. Oh, hello, Annie. Thanks for jumping in. I think Kathy's going to be joining me shortly. Oh, nice. Well, I could stop by. So I actually am going to an event in Marlboro this evening. If I could stop by and say hello on my way. If that's cool, I'll do that. There's an event at the Colonel Williams Inn, actually a psychic medium and dinner, and it was really inexpensive, so I thought that would be fun, something different to do. How are you, Annie? What's happening? Nice. So I'm supposed to be there at 5:30. I'll leave a little early and just stop by and say hello, if that's cool. It's kind of on the way. And how long are you guys going to be at Jean's? And how's Max? Nice. And how's Jean? How are you feeling? Till tomorrow. Oh, right on. Well, if you guys are just going to be hanging tomorrow, I'm not doing anything. Oh, there's Kathy. Oh, what do I got? Do I got to do something?
No, you don't have to do anything.
Oh,
Sorry.
there you are. Nice.
It was taking me a while to connect. I don't know. It's probably just our computer. I don't know.
Oh, righto. I was on. I figured you'd be here eventually, but I just wanted to go live so that people knew we were going to be here.
We're here. We're here.
We're here. Nice. Thank you. So we have Brooke and Jean and Max and Annie7.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I was finishing up a set of earrings that threw me for a loop. It took me a while to finally finish them.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, one set of earrings. I don't know how long it took me. An hour.
Wow, those are lovely though.
No thanks.
How do you see that? That looks like delicate work.
Uh, the hardest part for me is bending the wire. I do have the right pliers for it. It's just it's new, and I haven't had with the bracelets and everything else I make, everything is pretty easy. This time I have to really use my wrist, and I found after that surgery it's a little more difficult than I thought it would be to
right.
bend. Yeah, because you have to bend these little straight pin type things, the metal. And
Right.
yeah, my dexterity isn't quite there yet.
Right. Oh,
So it took
oh,
me a while to get just one set done, but at least
right.
I got it done.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. And Annie's spending the afternoon with her sons and
Oh, good.
decorating for Christmas.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. But I guess a lot of people do that, don't they? Like
Usually, yeah, right
come
after
November, right
Thanksgiving.
after. Yep.
Uh, the only thing that reminded me today is that Suzanne sent a picture of her Advent wreath, and it's so hard for me to believe it is the first week of Advent, but it's the end of November, and Thanksgiving was later in this year than it had been in previous years.
That's right. Oh, right. Tomorrow's the first.
Tomorrow is the 1st of
I
December.
wasn't even. Oh my word!
I
What
know.
is what is going on?
So I got all that. I got my little Advent thing together and put that
Mhm.
out. I was like, well, I was supposed to work on jewelry all day. What happened? Things just didn't work out the way I planned for this
Oh,
Sunday.
lovely. Right.
But here I am. I made it to Cuppa at
Awesome.
least.
Well, thank you. And
Thanks, Brookie. Yeah, she said they were beautiful.
yeah, nice. Well, where do you want to start?
I don't know. If you want to start with the heart brain or whatever, that's
Well,
fine. Oh,
that sounds good. Little heart brain coherence.
would
We
you
put
like
our
to
hand.
try that? And I think we have two stories to read.
Oh, lovely. Um, well, and feel free to chime in with the heart coherence. I'm usually just following along. I don't we.
Yeah, I hardly ever do it myself either. But yeah, I do it.
Well,
I do it a little different, but it's basically the same. Of um, I take a nice deep breath in, and usually when I'm breathing in, I breathe in a word. So I breathe in, let's say, peace, and breathe out love. I breathe in peace again. Let's breathe out hope. Breathe in peace. Breathe out joy. And if you do this with a smile, we all know what happens. It's the spirit magnifying incredible loving energy.
nice.
And once we're calmed down enough to know that all is at peace, and we are right here, right in this moment, all together, which is the best part about this family cup, we can say some affirmations. I am healthy. I am happy. I am living my best life. Every day my luck and I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my own words. Every day my luck and blessings multiply. Opportunities find me wherever I go. I am a miracle magnet. I am love and I am loved. And then we send out a hug to whomever we feel like we're sending out hugs to. And I really miss Brookie, so I'm sending my hug to Brooke.
Nice. That was perfect.
Yeah, it's stumbling, but
Oh,
like I
that was
said,
perfect.
I'm still learning a lot of this.
That was perfect.
And the sun is just coming out of the clouds. Unbelievable. Been cloudy all day, and as soon as I sit here,
Ah, yeah, it's flurrying like crazy here.
we
Yeah,
had some overnight. I don't think nothing this morning. It's just kind of been cloudy all day until
right.
this afternoon. Now the sun's shining. Strange,
That's nice.
but cold.
Right. Well, this is, oh, good afternoon, Pat Moss.
Oh, good afternoon, Pat Moss. That's right. I see you
Yes.
now.
Thanks for jumping in.
Oh, I know. I don't have the chat open in my other spot. Okay, now my chat's open, so I can see
Ah,
everything now.
nice.
Yay. Hi,
Excellent.
Jennifer. How's your Sunday going? How's your Sunday, Jim? How you been doing?
Good. Um, been been keeping busy. Um, it, and I'm assuming I've heard other people mention, um, and actually I would love to hear feedback from anyone else. But right, the energies lately have seemed pretty nuts. Um, Sleep cycles are all over the place.
Well, my
Um,
sleep cycles definitely are. I overslept today. I really didn't want to sleep in, but I did.
right? And I've been on a kick of like getting up 3, 4 in the morning and starting my daily practices, which like a meditation practice, Tai Chi practice, and a lot of
That's
stuff that I'm should be doing for the Reiki practice that is so right. I've been kind of on that path, but I'm curious if anyone else has been noticing this in the last few weeks. Just lots of old stuff have been coming up, old traumas, old things that just I thought were past, but it's just all of this old energy, old stuff um, coming to mind, unwanted. But then I've heard other people talk about, yes, this is just things that we need to clear to make space to move on. But I would love to hear if anyone else has been noticing um, these sorts of activities happening in their lives. Um, it's a little unsettling. But I'm looking forward to, and I'm going with. It's all this old stuff that I haven't dealt with coming to the surface so that I can deal with it, get rid of it, and move on. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Mine seems to come to me in dreams, I guess. I guess I get stuck in something that happened in the past too, then, because like I do have some really wild, vivid dreams, and it's normal for me. But like last night, there was a lot between family, a lot of family issues.
Well, right? That's
And it's
That's
like, is
close.
something left undone? Did I overlook something, you know?
Boy, exactly the questions that, right, come to my mind. And then, okay, what do I need to do to finish this lesson? Or
Right.
is it just the simple fact of finally letting go?
Maybe. Yeah,
Um,
that's a good one, Jim. I didn't think of it like that, but I do know, like I said, I've been sleeping a lot more than usual. I can go to bed at 9:30, and I like
mm,
today I woke up at 9, but I was in bed. Well, I don't know. It might have been around 10:30 when I went to sleep. But still, to sleep that long is just weird. I mean, I still wake up in the middle of the night a couple of times, but that's my
right,
norm. So,
right.
but
Well,
to
and I,
not want to get up in the morning, that's not me.
right, isn't that something?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking to see if anyone else has any comments or shared experiences as well. Would love to hear about any experiences anyone else has been having.
Me
Uh,
too. I don't see much happening in our chat though.
it's that's a big question, right? To just do a little
Yeah, yeah,
response on, but
it
right,
is.
and
But
it's I've heard I don't know if anyone else ever checks out Bashar when Daryl Anka channels the uh, entity Bashar, but just he hits on uh, when we have these old thoughts or just we hang on to these things that it's a matter of like we don't want to have these thoughts. We thought we were done with these past traumas and situations, thought we had worked through it. But he was saying if we're not letting them go for some reason, we think it's better to hang on to that than whatever the alternative might be. Um, so, right, figure out what are you actually afraid of that you don't want to let that go, which is a real mind bender,
it really
right? Like,
is.
oh, I don't want to hang on to this. So, what the heck is going on? Like you said, what do I still have to figure out?
Yeah.
But that's what I've been doing this week.
That's a lot of soul searching, really.
But I believe I'm not the only one. So
I,
that was my long answer.
well, I haven't heard anybody chime in, and I've been
Well,
trying to share this out some more because I thought we'd have a little bit more people in here today. Not that our present company is
oh
unwelcome.
my goodness, right? It's so nice to have Gene and Brooke and Max
Yeah.
and how are Dolly and Rain doing, Gene? I hope
Is
they're
it is it snowing there too?
well. I'm sure it's snowing um, where Brooke and Max are at Gene's,
Yes.
and I'm sure it's snowing there if we're getting some snow.
Ah,
But well, should we do
that's-
story time? Would you
I
like to hear Teri's blog?
I think that's the way to do it on Sundays, unless
Right on.
you feel like doing any kind of readings or oh gosh.
Um, we could do that too, but if there's so few of us, but
Yeah, that's
um,
true.
I'd like to read the blog. It looks pretty good.
Okay, which one are we going to read?
So I went to the very first one,
It says lessons from India.
Lessons from India's Temples.
Yeah, we do Heart Speak at all? That's the next one. I mean, well, it was the one before lessons.
Oh, from yesterday.
Yes, because
And
we
you
weren't.
didn't do that. Ah,
So if you want to do one and I'll do the other,
okay. Which one would you like to do?
should I do them in order? Should I do heart speak and then you can do lessons?
Okay.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jean. I wasn't sure. I didn't know that until recently that Brooke and Max were with visiting you. So I probably sent her a request to join in the Cuppa, and she's already here. All right. So Dolly and Nibs, you call them Nibs,
Ah,
are great.
yeah.
It's snow, and they are now back in their sweet barn.
Oh, good.
That sounds like a nice place to be.
Yeah, it's a beautiful barn,
I can't wait to see it someday.
right? I would like to live in that barn.
That's what everyone was saying when she was building it.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. My throat is so dry. That's why I'm drinking something while we just a little bit of juice here. Okay. I'm going to read Heart Speak. I read somewhere once that in the 1960s, fiction writers were troubled by the notion that life was becoming stranger and more sensational than made up stories could ever hope to be. It's kind of like my dreams. Our new problem, more profound, I think, is that life no longer resembles a story. Events intersect but don't progress. People interact but don't make contact. And that was a quote by Walter Kern. There's something profoundly humbling about being a stranger in a strange land. It wasn't on my bucket list to be thousands of miles away from everything familiar, yet here I am, walking the soil of my beloved Yogananda walked, breathing in the air that shaped the devotion and spiritual mastery of so many saints before him. When people here ask me, why India? My heart always goes back to that first moment I opened the autobiography of a yogi. His words stirred something in me, a recognition, almost like a soul memory. India felt sacred before I ever saw it with my eyes. I came bearing the same mission I've carried for years, to spread peace, to teach mindfulness, to be a vessel for love. But what I didn't expect was how India itself would upgrade that mission, stretching me, opening me, refining me. In just days, strangers have become community, and teachers have appeared in unexpected places. Today, one of my greatest teachers was a 14-year-old boy. We sat together for a half an hour discussing God, Christianity, Buddha, belief systems, the state of the world, and deep longing for peace within the chaos. His questions were profound, his curiosity pure, and his insights surprisingly mature. By the end, I felt as though I had been his student, and we both arrived at the same truth, that peace only grows where true contact meets communication between individuals, communities, and nations. We can interact all day long, but without heart to heart connection, we remain strangers even to ourselves. Dear angels, why does it feel like people interact more than ever, yet connect less? How do we return to genuine contact? Dear ones, when humanity drifts into the noise of life, hearts begin to speak less and minds begin to dominate. Minds interact, busy, analytical, distracted, but hearts make contact, soft, present, sincere. Modern life has woven a web of constant intersections of messages sent but not felt, words spoken but not lived, crowds gathered but not unified. This is not a failure, it is a signal. You are awakening to deeper truth. Connection is not born from proximity, but from presence. To make true contact, slow down. Look into the eyes, not past them. Listen for understanding, not reply. Speak with intention, not performance. Approach each soul as a universe waiting to be known. And remember, contact begins within you. When you make soulful contact with your own heart, your fears, your longings, your dreams, you open the gateway for authentic connection to flow outward. The world does not need more interaction, it needs more communion. You came to this land to witness firsthand the power of presence, the holiness of genuine curiosity, and the miracle of hearts meeting beyond culture, age, or belief. Carry this forward, for it is part of your peace mission. Angels whisper. When hearts open, strangers become teachers. Conversations become bridges, and every moment becomes holy ground. Make contact with love, and the world will answer. Today, I promise to open to all the teachings I will encounter in this holy land.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Nicely done, Kathy.
Thank you.
That was lovely. And you know, the one line that just really uh, resonated and just stood out: listen for understanding, not reply. And I just noticed that more and more over the years in myself and in people that I'm dealing with, right? You can tell when you're being listened to and when someone's just waiting for their chance to reply without even knowing what's been said. And more importantly, catching myself getting caught in that. And that's just such a good message.
It's true. And you always remember to try to look into the eyes instead of past them.
Exactly. Oh, and Jean,
Yeah,
oh, nice. Thank you. She says, yes, it's been a long 4 months of letting go,
there we
right?
go.
Mostly at the end of that. Thank you, Jean. That's great to hear. I have been, um,
Waking.
wake in the middle of the night. I gently ask my body if there is a message or I let it go. You don't necessarily have to know what it is. I'm sure you've all noticed those energy lightning. This started with this new moon. Okay. We will step into an era of embracing ourselves with the arrival of this full moon and through the new year. Yeah, thank goodness. This is a hard, mostly have no idea what I am releasing and just embrace the feelings with love. Wonderful. Thank you for that,
Jean,
Jane.
that put it a lot into perspective for both Jim and I think.
Right. Yes. Thank you very much. Love and gratitude.
That's important.
Right.
I'm glad she came out with that. That really helped me a lot there.
Right. Right.
Because then you had me scratching my head. What should I be thinking more into this?
Well, but right, that doesn't usually work.
No, because I
Yeah,
already think too much.
right. We are mostly at the end of that. That was, thank you, Gene.
Good.
Okay, you guys ready for round 2 of story time?
It's catch
Okay.
up day.
Well, right, exactly. That's a good idea. Um, okay. Oh, let me get where I can read it. Lessons from India's temples. If we could simply live in the light of our bodies being temples of the Holy Spirit, our daily life would be transformed. Quote by Elizabeth George. Growing up in the American Bible Belt, I was surrounded by churches of every size and style, yet I never truly understood what a temple was, not in the sacred, energetic sense, until much later in life. Now, here I am in India, a land said to have anywhere from 650,000 to over 2 million temples. Holy cow.
I know.
Each one a heartbeat of devotion. Today, I had the joy of exploring 3 very different temples with someone who was once an online friend and is now a cherished soul in my life. My dear friend, Jasmine. Walking through these sacred spaces with her, I felt not like a visitor, but like a welcomed soul stepping into a vast field of grace. No one stared, no one questioned my presence. In these temples, all are welcome. And that sense of belonging wrapped around me like warm sunlight. Inside each temple, I learned more than I ever could from a book. Shoes were removed, heads covered, practices that at first seemed so different from my childhood memories of shiny Sunday shoes and best dresses. But when I researched the practices, the explanations touched my heart deeply. Removing shoes is not just courtesy, it is symbolic, a conscious shedding of the outer world, a release of dust, heaviness, and distraction. Covering the head is more than ritual. It is energetic protection in high vibration spaces where bells ring, mantras rise, and devotion pours into the air. The crown chakra, our spiritual gateway, is kept covered to preserve and receive divine light. It strengthens the aura, grounds the spirit, and quiets the ego so the soul can listen. As I sat there, bare feet touching cool marble, head wrapped in a soft scarf, I felt the energy of the Creator moving through me in waves of peace. I understood deeply that if our bodies truly are temples, then every breath, every thought, and every intention becomes sacred. Inside that holy silence, while others prayed, chanted, and offered devotion, I simply was, and that being was enough. The rest of my day was filled with earthly delights, marketplaces full of handcrafted treasures, a delicious lunch, and the soothing care of a foot massage. Nice. But my heart remained anchored in the temple, full, humbled, and grateful. Dear angels, how do we live in constant awareness that our bodies are holy temples? Dear ones, your body is not merely a vessel. You are the walking, breathing sanctuary of divine presence. Every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of creation. Every breath is a prayer whispered from the heavens into your being. To live with awareness of your holiness, you need not dwell in temples made of stone. You carry the temple within you. When you walk, walk as one who carries light. When you speak, let your words be offerings of compassion. When you breathe, breathe with remembrance that spirit moves through you. Release the dust of the outer world often, just as you removed your shoes at the temple door. Cover your crown with humility, not cloth alone. Let each step, each choice, each moment become an act of reverence for the divine expressing itself as you. In this awareness, transformation is not an effort. It is your natural state. Your life elevates because you are aligned with the sacred essence you have always been. Honor the temple of your being, and heaven will rise within you. Angels whisper, Beloved, every time you pause to breathe in the light, you cleanse the inner temple. Walk gently, shine freely, and know that the divine dwells in every corner of your being. Today, I promise to remember that I am a temple for the Holy Spirit within me. Lovely.
That really was. It really reminds me of certain things when I was growing up. Uh, by the time that I was in school, women weren't required to cover their heads any longer as they entered the Catholic Church. I can only speak from Catholicism, so because that's how I was raised.
Right.
But isn't it odd? I never knew why the women had to do that, and I did know that yes, proper dress was important. Um, in the very beginnings, we weren't supposed to wear jeans to church and t-shirts, that kind of clothes. But nowadays, it's definitely acceptable. For as long as I can remember, my mom would not let us wear like sleeveless shirts. The women's had to be more covered,
Mm.
the women's body. Um, and I noticed with in the in the Jewish religion, it seems opposite. The men have the yarmulkes on, but women don't have any special head dressing that I know of,
Ah,
unless there's something in the Orthodox Church that I'm not aware of.
right, right. I'm not familiar. Well, I just remember as from a young age, just the term, um, wear your Sunday best or your Sunday go to meeting clothes, right? It was just always, uh,
And then the nuns would always preach to us, like even in the during recess in a Catholic school. We were taught by a lot of nuns and lay teachers mainly, but we weren't. They didn't like when we played like a game of tag because we shouldn't be touching each other's bodies.
oh my goodness.
Their bodies were a temple of God. Yeah, we heard that. So we weren't, especially, female to male contact, vice versa.
Wow.
Yeah, they were something.
So no tag,
They didn't like it. They didn't
right?
like it.
But then dodgeball would have been okay.
Of course, yeah, you smack each other in the head with it. Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing the things that we grew up with,
Oh my goodness, that we survived.
and we survived.
Oh,
So it's neat. It's neat to hear about other cultures, other beliefs.
mm-hmm.
But I think that is it's a profound way of saying that there's more to God and creation other than those buildings, those temples that were created by man. And I, for one, don't regularly attend a church because my mom, who was a devout Catholic, but she became like a born again Christian when I was a teenager. And
Oh,
yes, so
interesting.
she would go to what would call like prayer meetings and things like that and stuff. But she also attended Sunday Mass. She kept up with that,
Mm.
but she was always reading from the Bible. And every day she would read from a little booklet called The Upper Room. And I carry that on today for her. And I've learned some other things, mainly from my mom. And one of those things was, I don't need to really go to a church in my heart, in my heart, if I keep Jesus inside of me. If I, and if we truly are the temple, then why do we need to go to a temple?
Right. As the blog suggested, right? The temple is within us.
You're right.
Oh, and we have
I don't know what
user
that is.
IY1UY8 something something. Good afternoon, loving peas. Host Kathy and Jim. Thank you and thank you. Thank you for checking in. We're not sure who you are,
Yeah. Can
but
you identify yourself?
that's okay. Thank you.
Afternoon loving peas. It's almost sounds like Andrea.
Ah,
I don't know though.
oh my goodness. Side note, Jean says it is a blue law here in Vermont. Men must carry muzzles to church. Oh, wow. Oh, is
What?
it Stacy? Oh, well, the old blue laws in Vermont, there were a lot of things on Sunday that you weren't supposed to do. And for the
Mm.
longest time, like stores were closed on Sundays.
So there still are some of those stores.
But that's changed quite a bit from
What
when
about
I was.
Chick-fil-A? They're always closed on Sundays.
I don't know if we have those in Vermont.
Oh, you don't have Chick-fil-A?
I don't think so.
The fast
Well,
food?
and we have the capital of Vermont, Montpelier. It is the smallest state capital population wise in the
Oh.
country. And it is the one state capital that does not have a McDonald's. And we're very proud of that.
That's pretty good.
Hello, Grace. Thank you for checking in.
So that unidentified user was Grace.
Yep. And we had when my mother told me a story. The little village down the road, Wilmington, Vermont, is where she grew up, and there's 4 churches. I think 2 of them are still churches, but there had been 4 churches. One of them was next to the general store, right? The church, and they shared a wall. And I remember my mother telling me the church they couldn't make the store not sell alcohol, but they made them put the alcohol as far away from the church in the store as they could.
That's funny.
Right.
And Marisol, good afternoon to you.
Hello, Marisol.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
been a little interesting. All brought around because of the stories we shared from Teri's Angel message blog.
Right. Thank you, Teri.
Yeah, she wrote 2 good ones back to
Yeah.
back, kind of.
But right, they're all good ones.
They really are. They
Right.
really are.
Yep.
It kept us going.
Yes, I'm
It
grateful.
keeps the conversation going.
Right. Grateful for many reasons. Oh, yeah. And that another, I just was looking at Jean's post again about the blue laws. We had another one that was in effect until, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago or so. The bars in Vermont were open until 2 in the morning.
Wow.
They had to close by 2 in the morning, except on Saturdays. Saturday night, bars had to close no later than 1 a.m. That extra hour was to make sure everyone was able to get up to make it to church on Sunday.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. Go to church after drinking all night. I don't know.
Well, well, I suppose in the day you kind of had to.
No, yeah.
But that was before my time.
Oh, So where are we now? Should we do anything? Is there something special that the audience would like?
Yeah. Does any other comments or anything anyone has to talk about or
Yeah, it's nice to hear
would
about
like to
different,
add?
like you said, the different things that went on in Vermont with the blue law. Never heard of that, but we're not getting many responses.
No. Well, it is Sunday afternoon.
It is. Oh, everybody's still in a turkey coma.
Oh my goodness. And my neighbors keep trying to pawn off leftovers on me. I think I'm no more.
Yeah, right. I think you can only take so much.
Gene
Oh,
is,
we started
heart,
with the heart brain coherence, a sort of,
right,
Kathy's version of the heart brain.
right. Oh, pull a card. Want me to pull a card?
Oh, pull a card for the group. That's
Pull a,
actually not a bad
pull.
idea,
Thank you,
especially
bro.
with this crazy energy we've been all experiencing.
For the group, I've got these really cool cards. I actually
Ooh,
pull them out every once in a while. They've got this neat, that's like the back, but they have this really interesting artwork. I don't know if you can, oh, I've got but well,
it's hard to see.
it's hard to see, but it's funny. When I went to purchase, I was looking for some cards. I didn't have any tarot cards. I'm like, I got it. I was in the store that had a whole bunch of them, and I saw a deck that was so pretty. You could see the painting, the artwork just looks so cool. And I was just sort of looking at them, and I went to pick it up, and my hand just automatically moved over and grabbed this deck.
There you
So
go.
well, okay, I'm getting this deck. Grace says Africans usually use shrines as central places of worship and
Right.
spiritual connection. Nice.
And that is similar to the Christian churches, I believe. I mean, it's a community. I guess another big one for me is that when we were all confined to our houses during COVID and the pandemic, uh, the Facebook, when I found this group through Facebook, this community became my church, and I still think of it that way.
I would agree.
And I've
Okay.
shared my thoughts like with my brothers. I told both my brothers know uh, that this place, that these people, this group
Right.
means the world to me because of what y'all have gotten me through. And it totally reignited that little spark inside of me that does believe
Oh,
that there is something more than
right. Oh, pardon me.
just this earth.
I'll be back.
Those cards just wanted to
Okay.
come out.
Okay, so everyone focus on your card. On our card, I should say. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Catherine. Nice of you to make it. Jim's pulling a special card for the group today.
Okay, we have Two of Swords.
Ooh.
These in the
Oh,
pictures
that's nice. I like
so
that.
interesting, right? Like minimalist, but the more you look at these pictures, you realize everything is in there for a reason. So Two of Swords, it's not on the, oh, look at that. I opened up right to it.
See, it's meant for us.
So, yep. Two of Swords. And then there's three definitions, and then so difficult decisions, insufficient data, and avoidance. Uncertainty is one of the most terrifying states for humans. Our instincts compel us to control chaos and create certainty. Sometimes we are successful, sometimes we are not. When certainty continues to elude you, try this once and see if it helps you transcend that anxiety. Close your eyes, shut out the noise, and find peace within the terror. Hear the universe whisper wisdom. That is our message for today.
I love that card.
Right? I do too. Thank you for the idea, Brooke.
Yes, thanks, Brooke. Jim,
Cool.
I love those cards.
They are cool. I'll show their. Oh, it's backwards. You can't see it, can you?
Symbolic tarot.
Symbolic Soul Tarot. Elisa, it's Elisa. Is that Elisa? Eliza Seitzinger.
Cool. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I'll message you the I'll spell it out and then you'll.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for starting it up today. Sorry, I was a little.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sorry that I was a little late. I got preoccupied. I needed to finish that earring and get it right.
Teri always remind us there's no sorry.
I know. I took it back. I took the sorry back.
Okay, we're ready for a little Leo.
I think so.
And there it is. Okay, thank you, everyone. And it is time. Whoop. It is. It's.
Did you get it?
Oh, there we go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up.
Good afternoon, Earthlings.
Because today's the
right.
day to have a great day. Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play.
Nice.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace. So
What messages we missed?
You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the
Thank you,
the
bro.
daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of.
Nice.
There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. Chipotle. Morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five because the Chipotle. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five because the Chipotle. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy. Cup of joy. Give me a 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 cup of joy.
Chick-fil-A for afternoon tea.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kathy. Love you all.
Thank you, James. This is great.
Have a wonderful afternoon, and stay in your heart.
And stay blessed.
And stay blessed. Thank you. Okay.
Namaste, y'all.